think we're gonna draw something green this time. And here, again, I'm gonna take a portrait position of my wave. And we're gonna include some of that sand in it too. So I wanna higher the horizon slightly here. And then here there's going to be the wave, another wave, and the beach. Let's start with the sky. So the sky is quite overcast, so I'm starting with light blue and going into these darker blues. I had my fingers dirty, so this is why you should keep them clean. Just look at that lighter blue again over here, closer to the horizon. And let's throw in a couple of clouds with a light blue. Actually, you can use also some greens in there. Just a bit. Let's use gray-green to create the scene that I have here. Let's see if this one's good. Yeah, a gray-green for those shadows in the clouds. Like so. Easy. I'm not gonna draw the distant clouds because I have very few of the sky visible here, so just let's leave it at that. Okay, so the clouds are not the main focus. Next, I'm gonna go into my blues, and I need a dark blue on the background. And here I'm gonna use the same dark blue that I used for the wave, I think. It's just what kind of... And the closer it gets to us, the lighter the sea becomes. And I'm gonna add some of that more pigmented, more blue in here as well. So not black, but blue. Rubbing it away to create that straight horizon. And already here we start going into our greener colors. So I'm adding this greener color in here. This is kind of a cooler blue version. And we go lighter. Like so. Then just before the wave, it's even brighter than that. Like so. And let's switch to our greens. So I'm going to move that closer because I have them real far away here. Oh. And I'm going to go into my greens to create the wave. So just adding that green into the wave first. This is kind of a mid-tone that I will be using. So here. So I kind of slightly lowered my wave, but it's okay. And just rubbing it in just to create that thing that you call an underpainting where we can work from. Then I'm gonna go into my darker greens, and I'm actually gonna go into the blue greens and add those shadows in the areas. I can also add it just a bit in the background here to kind of tie the two together, and add those shadows in the areas of the waves, like so. And add some of this bluer color, and let's go to our lights. So here, first I will add those lightest parts on my waves. There's going to be the foam reflected on the water, and it's going to have a light greenish color to it. So look for those areas. So here, then an even lighter color. I'm gonna go here with this even lighter color up front here. It's kind of reflects the sky more and it's lighter. Also over here. And now let's go to create that foam. I'm gonna use, again, this is light yellow, or we can use something, put this in the wrong place. Okay, so I'm gonna use something light, let's see this one. So this is a gray color, which is gonna work good. And what we're doing, we're creating that pattern of foam over here. Like so. There are some distant waves in the back, just a bit. And here we have that wave shaping up over here. So I'm just looking for that shape of the white. There's another little wave here up front. Like so. And I'm gonna add even this color into the water here because it's reflecting the waves and it's reflecting also the sky. Like so. And there's some of that white, not white, light color here. Okay. And we have some of this light color showing here on the very beach, some thin lines. Then I'm going to go into my violets and I will use my violets to create this wet area that shines through, because there's the sand kind of shining through the water and it creates a kind of violet cast that we see. I remember the first time that I actually looked at the water and saw violet, I was shocked. So the beach was violet. And here we have the beach reflecting the greens. So we need our greens again and something very light, but at the same time kind of dusty green. So let's see this one. So let's use the same one that we used. Oh, actually I have it here. So this greenish color to kind of actually reflect in the beach, and we're going to cool it off just a bit with our other greens. And let's add the sand. There we go. And here I see that there's quite a strong reflection. Let's add those reflections here. Like so. Now let's add this brighter yellower color into this wave where it actually shines through. And also some of this yellow. And I'm gonna darken up this wave here. It's another wave shaping here. And adding some of this dark color here as well, just to break up the areas. Like so. And I'm going into my whites. Or you can use something very light. As it's a sketch, let's add some whites. Just to bring out those brightest patterns of foam. So they are the brightest right in front. Like so. A bit of this white on this one. And also here. And here. See how much brighter white looks compared to that gray that we put, and it looked already light. But when we put white next to it, it has a different sensation immediately. And I want to add something light blue in the back here, as I see that there's this see it shining slightly through. Okay, and our seascapes are all ready.